The 1990s were a golden era for Japanese cars. This decade gave us some of the most iconic sports cars ever built, machines that became legends in street racing, motorsports, and pop culture. These cars were known for their reliability, high performance, and endless tuning potential. So let's dive into the top 10 legendary Japanese cars of the 90s. The Lancer Evolution series dominated the world of rally racing, and the Evo 6 was one of its most legendary versions. Under the hood, it had a 2.0-liter turbocharged 4G63 engine producing 280 horsepower, the maximum allowed by Japan's Gentleman's Agreement. With all-wheel drive and an aggressive aero package, this car was built to handle any road, making it a dream for rally enthusiasts. The MR2 was Japan's answer to the mid-engine sports car formula. The second-generation MR2 Turbo, SW20, came with a 2.0-liter 3S GT turbo engine, pushing 245 horsepower in its later versions. With a lightweight body and mid-engine layout, it delivered incredible handling, often being called the poor man's Ferrari. But don't let the nickname fool you. This car could keep up with some of the best sports cars of its time. The NSX was Japan's first true supercar killer. Developed with input from Formula One legend Ayrton Senna, it featured an aluminum body, a mid-mounted 3.0-liter V6, and 270 horsepower. Unlike traditional supercars, the NSX was easy to drive, reliable, and incredibly well-balanced. It forced Ferrari and Porsche to rethink their engineering, proving that Japanese cars could compete on the world stage. Possibly the most legendary Subaru ever built, the Impreza 22B STI was a homologation special created to celebrate Subaru's dominance in the World Rally Championship. It had a 2.2-liter turbocharged boxer engine producing 280 horsepower, wide fenders, a massive wing, and an upgraded suspension. Only 400 units were made, making it one of the rarest and most desirable Subarus today. The Nissan Silvia has always been a favorite among drifters, and the S15 was the final and best version of the series. It had a 2.0-liter turbo engine, pushing 250 horsepower with rear-wheel drive and a lightweight chassis. Its balanced handling and aggressive styling made it one of the most iconic drift cars ever. Sadly, it was never officially sold in the US, but that only added to its mystique. The A80 Supra is one of the most famous Japanese sports cars ever made. It was powered by the legendary 2JZ inline-six engine, capable of handling over 1,000 horsepower with the right modifications. Stock, it produced 280 horsepower, but tuners quickly discovered its insane potential. Thanks to the Fast and the Furious, the Supra became a cultural icon, cementing its place in automotive history. The third-generation RX-7 FD was a true masterpiece of design and engineering. Powered by a 1.3-liter twin-turbocharged rotary engine, it produced 276 horsepower and was known for its lightweight chassis and near-perfect balance. The RX-7's rotary engine gave it a unique high-revving character, and its sleek, timeless design still turns heads today. The R34 Skyline GT-R was a technological marvel. Its twin-turbo inline-six produced 280 horsepower, but in reality, it often made much more. The all-wheel drive system and four-wheel steering gave it unmatched handling and stability. This car became a legend in both real life and pop culture, especially after being featured in video games like Gran Turismo and movies like Fast and Furious. The DC2 Integra Type R is often called the greatest front-wheel drive car of all time. With a 1.8-liter engine revving to 8,500 RPM and producing 197 horsepower, It delivered an unmatched driving experience. It had a lightweight body, a limited slip differential, and razor-sharp handling. This car proved that front-wheel drive cars could be just as exciting as rear-wheel drive sports cars. The R32 Skyline GT-R redefined performance cars. With its twin-turbo inline-six, all-wheel drive, and race-proven technology, it dominated touring car championships worldwide. The R32 was so advanced that it won 29 consecutive races in Japan's Group A racing series, forcing rule changes to stop its dominance. This was the car that put the GT-R legend on the map, making it the most iconic Japanese sports car of the 90s. The 90s were an incredible time for Japanese sports cars, and these models continue to inspire enthusiasts and tuners worldwide. Whether you love the raw power of the Supra, the precision of the NSX, or the rally heritage of the Impreza, there's no denying the impact these cars had on the automotive world. Which of these is your favorite? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more legendary car content.